Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Love and Life Sorted. Happy Chinese New Year. Today, we have a really special guest, and it's a really special topic because Chinese New Year is all about family, right? Family gatherings and getting along with family members, right? It's a challenge, definitely, for a lot of people today. And today, we have a special guest who actually lives with her mother in law, which is very rare in this day and age. Well, I'm not saying for all cultures it's rare because in some I know that living together in one big family is still common, but in order to get along together as a big family is relatively uncommon, isn't it? It's a challenge in itself. So thank you, Edith, for being our guest.
Hello, Sandy.
Yeah, Edith lives with her mother-in-law, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so how is it? Like can you let us know first of all, how did this come about? Like, was it your choice or did you know what you were getting into when you got married?
Well, initially we weren't living together. We lived in the same estate. But then I had my son, and then they were getting old, and my husband's an only child, so I guess it sort of progressed naturally that we lived together.
Oh, okay. So it was after your son was born.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And I think people would think that you have a pretty good relation if you can live together. How many years have you lived together?
Since before COVID, actually, since the year COVID started, or just before COVID started. So we were in the house together a lot.
Okay, so wow.
2019, end of, 2019.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, I guess so.
And among the 5 years, there were like at least two where you were
Housebound, right?
like yeah, housebound.
Everyone was housebound.
Right, right. So you were stuck in the house like every day.
I guess so. Well,
Mhm.
I think I still went to work because I drive and everything, and we were like in our own company and everything, so it was okay. But we were in the house a lot, along with my son was in the house a lot with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, tell me how it is. Do you, well, you have good relations, right? Like, do
Yeah.
you get into like conflicts or anything, fights or anything?
Well, obviously not physically, but I guess relation wise, I think we're on very good terms. So we still eat at the same dinner table. We chat about stuff when we need to chat about stuff, or there's like whatever. Whenever she sees something on the news, then maybe she discusses. We'll sort of try and discuss it, but I don't really watch the entertainment news, so I can't really do much. I just like chime in here or there, but nothing like. Yeah, we get along.
So, like, I mean, how is she like? Does she have like a easygoing personality?
Yeah, well, I guess you could say that. She's pretty easygoing.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's because she's been in the same situation. So she's been a daughter-in-law to her mother-in-law. So she knows how it is.
Hey, but usually that's worse because like
Yeah.
everyone's been a daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Obviously, because she had then got married and had a son, and then
Yeah.
that became your husband. So obviously, she's been in this
Yeah.
position, and usually, like in the Chinese culture, it's like a vicious cycle when they're I guess they're mistreated by their mother-in-law, and then they bring that over to their own daughter-in-law eventually, right?
Yeah, that's what I've heard, and that's what people are like surprised about when I told them that I was living with my mother-in-law. But she's more of the type like don't want to get into a conflict type. So she's been there, done that. She didn't want to repeat it, I guess. So she's been pretty. She's very easygoing in that sense because she's been, and she doesn't want that to happen or resent anyone or anything.
Okay, yeah, that's really lucky. That's really lucky that like she's one of the rare types. Like it's not like she's been there, done that, and she's been
needs to do
through
it again,
hell.
right?
Yeah, she needs to do that again to retaliate. So it's good that she's moving towards the opposite direction. She wants to avoid that happening with you.
Yes.
So you're really lucky. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you know she was like that? Like her personality was like that when you got married?
Yeah, I guess so. When we when we got married, then we went to their house for dinners every week. So we lived in the same estate, and then yeah, we would get together, and then we would go with her to other relatives' house and stuff. So I could tell her personality was okay.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Right, right. Yeah. I mean, like in this day and age, it's already like very valuable, like this sort
Yeah.
of relationship. As you know, it's usually they don't get along or they don't see each other that much.
Yeah. Well, there's that because we used to live in a different apartment, so different units, so we don't really actually see each other a lot. We just go over for dinners once a week. So initially, when I was told that we would be living together, that's like, okay. I have my concerns, but then you just wing it, you know.
Yeah, so nowadays, do you still see each other very frequently, like many hours a day, or you have your own stuff going?
Well, because we live together, but we eat together whenever I'm home to eat. But I wouldn't say we meet each other, like we see each other because she just comes to eat. She stays in her room. She has her own stuff to do. She
Ah.
watches her television. The weekend she goes out to her like sister and relatives, and she goes shopping and whatnot. So weekends when I am sometimes home, she's not there, and at nighttime she just comes down to eat dinner, and then we just have like small discussions and stuff. So it's not really we don't see each other that often.
Mm-mm.
But even if we do, it's like maybe festivals we do. It's okay. We still get along.
Mhm. Yeah. So, can you tell me, was there a time that, okay, you don't like open conflict, but was there a time where you had some, I guess
Minor conflicts.
yeah, 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 or something that you didn't see eye to eye on something, and you had your own opinions?
I guess mostly, if any, I guess when my kid was still young, they had their way of working.
Yeah,
We had our
yeah.
modern way of working.
Yeah, yeah. Usually that's a
Yeah, that's the starting point.
yeah,
I guess.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I would say maybe some like ways of doing stuff. We did have a little bit of conflict, but she understands it's the modern world now. And then it's like, I'll just say, okay, okay. And then I'll try and do it her way if it doesn't affect me too much or it doesn't affect what I think too much. And then whatever else I do it my way, which when she's not looking, probably.
Yeah, yeah, you know, I so identify with this. Like when the child is involved, it's really hard because you have, yeah, the like different generational
Yeah, well, how
understandings
they did
of
it, how they
things.
used to do it.
Exactly, exactly. And it's so easy to blame each other when
Well, I
there's
guess
like
it's like
stuff.
I guess it's like not much of a blaming game because it's there. I guess I try and follow her just to keep her happy. If it doesn't affect me too
Ah,
much, like what to eat, like during pregnancy, after pregnancy, what's
uh-huh.
good to eat, what should I eat, what shouldn't I eat. I was like,
Mhm,
okay, fine. If I had to have this vegetable for like the 15 months, which I hate,
mhm.
fine. It's like it's only 15 months.
But yeah, that's for your own good.
Yeah. So
Because okay, think of it this way: like she's not being selfish because
yeah.
you've already had the child. Like she doesn't have to take care of your
Yeah,
health.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like for the baby that's inside. The baby's out. It's like for your
Well, no, but
aftercare.
because it was breastfeeding. So yeah, it was the baby.
Oh, so of course you can't have coffee and those things
Oh,
like
or
in
like
front of her.
yeah, yeah, or like oh, it's okay. It's with the 15 months passed by. It's okay. It's finished. But like maybe bringing up like how you feed the child, like whether oh it's like oh he doesn't have enough to eat or he doesn't have enough clothes. You know the basic stuff that usually goes on, or the conversation or discussions that goes on. I guess it's well she sort of learned to sort of understand okay my kid is not afraid of the cold so he doesn't really need to wear a lot of clothes or babies are like typically warmer than adults and they don't really need that much and he just runs around if he misses a meal or two because he doesn't want to eat it then so be it he's not having extra like the way what we think should be like bringing up a child so
Right, right. Grandparents, they're usually more like,
doting and
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
they can't
yeah.
be hungry. I was like, oh, they got hungry. You have to feed them. You have to run around and chase them and feed them, which I sort of forbade that from the beginning. So It's like no one's doing that.
Yeah, and they're more lenient. Like I think,
Yeah.
like I'm more strict, and then grandparents. Oh, it's because his grandparents don't live with him that then they're more lenient.
Yeah, they are.
But for your case, they live with him, your son. So
Yeah.
they're more like you, aren't they?
Yes
It's
and
not like
no,
a vacation with them.
Yeah, but I don't, because they've seen how I do it, and I don't think they will like do it another way, or they try not to do it another way, or try and be consistent. Yeah. So I guess they're not too lenient on him in general, but they do dote on him, like bring extra crisps and cake and donuts and stuff.
Right.
So it's okay, but it's like the one off. But otherwise, like being strict or not strict, I don't think they really usually have a say in it, or they don't do anything to like counteract what I do. So because they've seen what I do, so they're not that bad. They're not that bad in that sense.
Yeah. So I want to ask, like, what role does your husband play in this? Like, has he ever intervened anyway?
Yeah, he does. I think he takes on my side more because he's more of the modern parenting side rather than like the old style parenting. So he recognizes that, and yeah, I think he's on my side more, which helps the whole conflict. So.
Yeah. I mean, that's only natural. It'll be a problem if like the husband is the mommy's boy and then he takes his mom's side. Like that would be the disaster for the wife.
Yeah.
So it's normal that he like take the wife's side, I think.
Yeah, and I guess being so independent from like the parents from age before he's been boarding school for many years, worked abroad many years. I think they're used to it, so they have an independent son, which they can't really like control much. So whatever he says goes, and he's usually on my side or how we do stuff. So
right.
we're on the same page, more or less.
Yes. Like that brings a lot of like convenience for you. It's much better for you.
Yes, and it's also easier, and the conflicts are much less. In that sense, because this voting, the vote goes to whoever which side, right?
Right. And so what about your Phil, your father-in-law? Does he play a role? Because like usually the conflict is usually between Mills and daughters, but not Phil's, right?
Yeah, he's pretty chill, and he's like, don't bother me.
Yeah.
He's very chill. He has his own way. And no, he doesn't really have any much of an interaction in this sense.
Oh, so but do you have interaction with him?
Yeah, I do. Well, because we work together.
Oh, you work together? You work together?
Yeah, we do. Because I work in their company essentially. So, so we work together along with my mother-in-law previously as well.
Oh wow! Like the whole family is working together.
So yeah, it's a family business. So I've been working in the family business since I married into the family.
Oh my god! Like that's even double, like a double whammy. Like living together and working together.
It is. But I've sort of learned to like their way of working and my way of working. I've sort of revamped the way we work to be more efficient, and I guess they recognize that because I do most of the, or not most of the work, but I sort of take over a lot of the stuff. So I do it my way, or I'll try and train them to do it my way as well.
Oh wow!
Not stick with the old ways. It's like I understand how they're doing, so I maybe understand why they're doing it, and then try and change the way they do things so it's more efficient for everyone.
Oh, so they really appreciate your revamp.
Yeah, they do, because it's just like otherwise it's their way of doing it from before. Whether it's like applicable for now, it's a different thing, right?
Yeah.
Because me coming from like a management type background from overseas, from UK and stuff. So we have our way of working, or a more efficient way of working. Or as an outsider, I can see what needs to be done, rather than being from inside. It's a bit hard to see it when you're inside.
Yeah, and it's good that they're so open-minded that they accept.
Yes, they are, and I did take a bit of time to adjust for them, but I think since then they've
it's all the results, it's all the outcomes.
Yeah, and also it's like they're more hands off now anyway, so it's a bit.
Because they're retiring.
Yes, they are. So they're more hands off, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah, however you want to do it. It's like, I'll try type thing. They still have their own way of doing it, and then I was like, okay, just do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, but pretty much they're gonna like release it to you guys.
Yeah.
They can just go and like go on a cruise or something.
Yeah, I
Live
wish
their
they
life,
would just like have fun.
Yeah.
Worked most of their lives. And they should go and have fun.
Yeah. So what about your son? What role does your son play in this? Like, I mean, if your son was to like go study overseas, do you think you'll be still living with them? Because the child was sort of the reason in the first place.
Well, I think the main reason was their age, and also my son was an only child, so the child would being my husband rather than my son.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they need, like, Chinese people, they need to stick with their sons, right?
Yeah, well,
only sons.
Well, there's that, but also it's like if we live in two different units, might as well live in one, and them getting aging.
And the unit, like, I have to ask, like, do you have enough personal space?
Yes, we do. We do have enough space for everyone. Even my mother-in-law, father, they have their separate like little like cozy area, so they have their own studies and stuff like that. And they have their own tables and makeup tables and TVs.
Separate TVs.
They can have separate TVs. Yes,
that's important.
Yes, they don't fight over the remote control. We have enough TVs for everyone.
Very nice, very nice. So no wonder. Yeah. I mean, space is one issue that needs to be resolved.
It is. It's also like when you have the space, there's no conflict, and there's a freedom to roam around as you wish and not like fight over any of the resources.
Yeah, you can escape each other's necks, get out of each other's necks.
Yeah. So I guess a lot of the success, I guess, in living together is because we have the space and we have the resources to do so.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So we do get together when we need to, and we do. It's fine. If they need to go to dinners, it's fine.
For meals, yeah. You sit down together for meals. Yeah.
Well, when we're home, we sit down together. When we go out, like we celebrate everyone's birthdays all together, all the festivals together.
Right. So, like, if you were to give some advice to people who have difficulties with their meals, which is very often, as you know nowadays, like, what would you give?
I guess, maybe just listen and think why they're doing something or suggesting something to do something, and from their standpoint, but also maybe just listen and then just do the bare minimum that they're happy with. That's like so that they won't get on your neck, and then that sort of resolves a lot of the conflicts because you've done what they've asked. Whether it's like minimal or the whole lot, it's up to you. As like at least you do bare minimum, then I guess it resolves most of the conflict, like initially. But also, if you have the resources and you have the space, fine, that's great. But if not, then just understand, I guess, where they're coming from, and like, maybe they had it before. They think it's better, like in the sense that they did it before.
Yeah, I mean, like this is very often because even for people who don't live together, they only see each other like for Thanksgiving 3 times a year. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and
Chinese New Year,
something like that, or like for in the Western world, Christmas, Thanksgiving. That's it.
Yeah.
so
even the odd birthday.
Or because they live so far apart. They don't even live in the same area or different states or whatever, right? So it's like a plane ride away or like a 5-hour car trip. So they don't see each other, but still it's always like, I so dread having to go to my in-laws. There's still that story around. Yeah, I mean, because they come from different backgrounds. Like the key problem is that's not your, like, it's you didn't grow up with them. They're not your parents. Yeah. So, and you come from really different backgrounds, and it's really hard to like understand each other. Yeah,
I guess so. I guess it's also the mediator in between, whether the mediator, aka the husband, whether he's like up for making sure that conflict doesn't start, or like mediate, maybe have like a rule or like unspoken rule in place. It's like just do whatever she says for like this weekend, and if they want to do this, just let them be. It's only a weekend type thing.
Yeah.
If everyone's too strong, then it doesn't help with anything, even if you have the resource. Right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? You surprise me because like you have you have quite like an assertive, like strong personality. Like you get things done, like and you're really efficient and you're not like mild. I wouldn't use that word for you. You know what? Like you know, but it surprises me that you can get along so well with your mill, right?
I guess I'm a people's person, right?
Yeah, I guess so. So like it's really valuable.
I think it's just mainly like how you perceive or like trying to understand why, I guess, rather than just putting your own values on like the situation and not understanding why they're saying everything has a reason. They're not doing it just because to spite you, right? Most of the time. Maybe a lot of the times they are trying to spite you, but a lot of the times maybe they aren't.
And because you're, you know, of your love for your husband, you want him to be happy. You don't want him stuck.
Yeah, exactly. There's that as well. So it's like whether you're selfish or strong or, you know, for the sake of somebody, it's all your choice.
Yeah, you put yourself like in the back for once. Like you try to put other people's needs before yourself.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just like as I said before, it's temporary, right? It's like if it's like for the weekend or if you're visiting like once, twice a year, it's only for the weekend or for however many days.
Yeah, like deal with it, right?
It's
deal
just
with
like,
it and
your life is way too long to like to really like fix on this small weekend.
Yeah. And also like there's one convenience I can think of that you're living together is that there's someone to take care of your son with you.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess sometimes my father-in-law can do the pickups and the drop-offs and whatnot. So yeah, there's that, and he can help with certain stuff as well.
Yeah, so I guess you appreciate each other.
Yeah, I do. It's sometimes it's just easier, like with a third person helping out rather than we're not stuck.
Yeah, totally. So you just have to develop a lot of tolerance along the way.
Yeah, I guess it's tolerance and also understanding about like the whole situation. Why is probably the question. Why are they saying this, or how, or where did they come from, or yeah. My mother-in-law was like, she's been there, done that, so I know how she thinks and why she's so easygoing because she's been there and she's done that. She doesn't want to repeat this whole thing again. So she's pretty mild in some sense. So I've been lucky in that sense.
Right. Okay, so yeah, another thing that's important is that like if you want to respect each other, you really have to treat them like your own mother. Like, do you think that you have to treat your mother-in-law like your own parent?
Yeah, I guess we're at the point now that I do treat them like I would my own parents and my family. So I wouldn't really sweet talk anything. If I have something to say, I probably won't sweet talk it as I would a typical mother-in-law relationship. So I would actually talk to them like I would to my own parents and my own family.
Oh, yeah. Like I think the walls broken down in that sense.
Yeah, so I would sometimes, I wouldn't say shout at them as such, but I would like strongly like say something the same way I would say to my own family. So I guess in that sense I do treat them like my own family and she treats me like her family.
Yeah, like she treats you like a daughter instead of a
Yeah,
daughter-in-law.
yeah, because well, firstly she doesn't have a daughter. It's only son, but yeah, I do everything. I like if I have stuff I get them food, and like if I have cake, I have their portion as well. I treat them now and then. They sometimes buy food back. We share stuff.
Yeah, you know, the main problem is that they, like the mother-in-laws, like they would feel envious that their daughter-in-law like took away their sons, and they're like really obsessed about their sons.
Yeah, sometimes again, I think because mostly my husband's been away for so many years, so they know he's independent, and no one really taking away. No one's being taken away as such. He's still their son. I'm just the daughter-in-law that married into the family, but they treat me like their own. So I get treated the same way as they do their son. So
Okay, yeah, that's really important. So do you think that that was what happened? Like that was the problem with the Beckham issue?
I think a lot of the Beckham issue. I think it's the cultures and values are a bit different from the two being from two different continents. I think the way they're brought up have been different. So I guess when Brooklyn moved over to America, he got influenced by the American dream and the American like values and the American freedom. Whereas I guess Europe and UK has been more like I guess conservative and family orientated, which he has been since before he went, right? But
The same as the Prince Harry thing.
really can't really comment, but we all know what happened there.
Yeah, they got estranged after they left,
Yeah, left for
the UK.
America, right? Yeah, again, American Bride. Well, I'm from UK, so I guess I would be biased. But yeah, usually it's like an American Bride issue thing. I don't know. It's history tells us the same thing, right? Anything that involves the UK and American brides don't really end very well.
Yeah, it's so important to, I guess, to treat them as your own family, as you would, your own parents. Because, like, I have a friend who has like not such a happy experience. Like, she used to live with her mill, and things did not go well because, like, she said that her mill just never treated her like a daughter. She was always like, I don't know, obsessed about her son, and then she yeah, it got really complicated. And like she would cook some delicacy in the kitchen and would hide it from her. Like she would not want to share that with her. So yeah, like things got sort of bad. And so they had to break up. Like they didn't live together anymore. And they rarely see each other. But the lucky thing is her husband is on her side.
Okay.
Yeah, he took her side and he like
Well, he
identified
moved out,
with
right?
her. Yeah, so he was the one who suggested they finally move away. Yeah.
And I guess it's a two-way street in most cases. So if the in-laws treat you well, then you treat them well, then it's a two-way street.
Yeah, I would think so. So yeah, thank you so much, Edith, for sharing your really positive experience. Because like nowadays, like it's so rare and so valuable, especially for you. Like it's so close knit. Like not only you live together, but you work together and you see each other 24/7, and you're still
I'm
like,
still here.
yeah, you still survived, and
I guess I wouldn't say it's like survival, but it's okay. It's like a way of living now. So like we treat each other with respect. We know each other, and we don't press on each other's buttons. I guess that helps. So I guess the main thing is you actually know who you're dealing with, and then just like work around it, or make yourself happy. There's no point in like just getting upset over something that you can't control. So you might as well just do something that you want and avoid things that you can't control.
Yeah. And I guess like it's lucky that you guys are compatible on some level too.
Yeah,
Like you don't
we
have
are.
character clash in that.
Yeah, we're both pretty mild and understanding, I would say.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. So good luck with it. And I hope like this will go on till eternity.
It will, hopefully.
Yes, for sure. Okay. Thanks so much, Edith.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, so yeah, thanks for sticking around and see you guys again next week. Remember to subscribe to Love and Life Sorted and have a happy, healthy, and prosperous year of the horse, and may all your heart's desires be fulfilled.